The good news is, when we blow this motor up, because we put Gen 4 rods and pistons in a couple of the holes in a Gen 3, at least he has something to catch the oil so he doesn't wreck.
It's true.
Because this piece of shit we were supposed to put in there has multiple spun rod bearings. Strangely, the crank's not hurt, but so we have to try to piece something together and create a miracle in the next 24 hours.
Now we're gonna see if fucking Ludwig is a fucking liar or not.
Why? What did he say?
He told me I can get the pan off in the body on this thing. That's why the cross member like that.
Looks like you might.
I mean, it looks like it definitely has a good chance of it.
So Neil, you said you taste motor oil at work?
Yeah. Well, you gotta taste it.
Don't you work on Teslas?
Well, yeah.
They also have oil.
They do have, and they have oil filters.
They have oil in the electric motor?
Yeah, and they have spin-on oil filters.
Well, lessen the blow.
I mean, I tried to slow that down. Kind of hurt, but
It's slowed down.
Just slow down a hair.
it jumped almost as high as it fell from. But
So Teslas need oil. That's
Funny
ironic.
about that. It's like even the electronic things need petroleum products or something.
That's ironic.
I know.
I'll be damned.
I wonder how Nikolai Tesla would feel about this.
Yeah,
Probably
I don't think.
fine, because he didn't design that.
I wonder, actually, ironically, do those things work on direct current or alternate current?
Definitely alternate current.
You know?
They must have to, don't they?
Teslas?
They run huge,
Must run
huge,
on
huge
DC
voltage.
motors, don't they?
No, they're DC motors.
DC.
They're
Yeah, they're like 300 volt DC.
So
they
the
do that.
Tesla works on a DC motor.
Yeah.
Do any of you guys know why that's ironic?
Yeah, because didn't Tesla create the whole AC motor?
Yeah, Tesla designed the whole AC current. Yeah.
I don't know about 100% with this. Tesla's
Yeah,
all the
there's
Fords,
converters on
all the Fords that run on DC.
Well, the voltage they run on, I'm thinking they must be DC because
Yeah.
they run stupid voltage.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to do that on AC.
I feel like this is
Definitely
time for one of those Matthew McConaughey commercials. Sometimes you have to go backwards to go forwards. When you're sitting in your Lincoln Navigator driving down the road and you wonder, whose kids are in the back seat of my Lincoln?
You know when you have to go backwards to go forwards?
Whose kids are these?
Whose kids are these?
You have to go backwards when you do a burnout through the line to go forwards.
That's true. Can confirm. We're gonna see if Cody can go backwards or forwards here in just a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can.
It's not looking good, guys.
Why?
What's the matter?
My confidence level isn't very high.
That the pan can come off? You mean?
No, well, that I think it will.
You're just mean like everything's fucked.
I think everything is just fucked. Everything is fucked here.
We're done.
Good thing I'm not monetized. It doesn't really matter. Anyway.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You have to bleep ourselves out.
I don't know how to bleep. That's too hard. Bad enough editing.
Like manual bleeps.
Manual bleeps. Get over.
There you go. There's a bleep.
One
Let's
ton
not talk
Tanya.
about- Let's not talk about the online dating for a minute.
Sorry, 1 ton Tanya.
Ooh, yeah. That might have a little. Oh, yeah. Look at the bottom of the pan too.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I'll buff right out, Cody. That's gonna be right up there with my valve.
Well, yours did buff out. Like
Why is it all of us have to tear our motor down just days before the race?
It's fucking Tyrell's fault. Some of us waited longer than others.
I mean, Cody, it's bleeping.
You brought your 1/4-inch ratchet with you, I'm guessing?
I did.
You knew ours was dead?
No, he brought all his tools from work because he feels like he might be sick tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
COVID, you know.
Yeah.
The one day COVID.
I mean, he thought he might have it for a minute there until he didn't.
What's holding on still, sir?
Hopes and prayers and.
There's still a lot of oil in here. Just so you know, Cody.
Sirs?
What is holding on here, sir?
You're kind of still here.
Your oil pump,
Yeah, you gotta rock the back of the
your
pan
oil
up.
pump is still in the motor there.
Oh.
Does that come out with the pan now?
Oh, it's the gasket holding it.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's a good gasket.
Dr. Benderod? Oh, it's got a little loop-de-loop in it, that's for sure.
It's the shiny oil.
Oh, that one's got a little bendy poo in it.
You got a connecting rod with a bend?
Oh yeah, definitely. Look at that first one right there.
Oh man.
Shine the light up in there?
What do you mean?
Ooh, yeah, it's slightly.
What do you mean a problem? We ain't got no problem.
Are they all, or which one? Can we just put one of the pistons from the other one in there? Can we do 2 on each side so it was weighty?
So out in the shop, we have the anal retentive engine builder who's having a heart attack right now. Because the rest of us have decided to put a Gen 4 rod and piston into a Gen 3. To replace the bent rod. Well, anyway, this one's 1,300 grams. And he really wants to know just how badly out of balance we're going to be on this one hole. None of us care, but he wants to know. So this one's 1,300 grams. We'll check the old one and see what we got.
I'm gonna do a Gen 3.5.
So, what's the guess? How many grams
Total?
total?
Oofta, me. I don't really follow piston weights very much. Let me feel on that.
Most of the powder forged rods are 600 grams that we use in the small blocks.
1,150. No, that's probably pretty heavy, but
No. 1,300 grams.
holy. Piston's fairly heavy.
So the intake's off. What else is off?
The intake.
Hey, this has been 15 minutes. What the fuck you been doing? Get that off.
I'm working on it.
The exhaust is not really off. Give the guy a minute.
Oh, you'd have that head off by now.
I mean, I told you it's a 45-minute procedure to get that deal off.
I thought you said it was an hour off and on. What have you been doing? This little piston and rod needs to get right at home in this car. She's going in.
Yeah, we're right now. It's like we're just showing it its new home.
That's it. It's getting comfortable there. You going to gap those rings, or are you actually going to measure the cylinder before you gap the rings?
I was going to gap the rings with that cylinder. I wasn't going to gap the rings with a different cylinder. I mean, I was going to be good. And I was going to take those rings off and put, or we could just take the rings off the old piston and put them on this one and call that.
How offended are you right now? You're not on board with our decision, are you?
No, it's
Yeah, look, you're gritting your teeth. You're gonna die. Are you having high blood
fine.
pressure?
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
It is.
Your mother says that when she's really pissed.
If this was a stock 350 Chevy, I would be like, it'll be fine. But it's not a 350. It's a 5.3. So it'll be fine. Like, I mean,
Well, I mean, if it was a stock 350 Chevy, they kept the same rod for like
yeah, it would be the same.
30 years.
No, they never had a good rod. They were all just bad rods.
But the parts interchanged.
Yeah.
So you could keep right on bending them.
I honestly, these are definitely better. Even the Gen 3 rods on these are definitely better than the old small.
When you're old and you have kids, you're gonna be like, remember that time?
Yeah. No, but these aren't that bad. Like, they are legitimately.
It is too bad these sons of guns didn't have a few head bolts in them.
Yeah.
I mean,
if these had a 16 head bolt pattern, they would be like really enjoyable.
Yeah, because I mean that really is their weak point.
Yeah. And connector rods, evidently.
Well, I mean, how many horsepower have you made to this? You think?
We've quadrupled the factory.
And didn't the connecting rod actually bend because the head gasket went out and loaded the cylinder full of water? I mean, don't you think that connecting rod would be okay if they didn't have shitty freaking 10 head bolt heads?
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of boost too.
I mean, it's a dead stock bottom end of 26.
Again, though, I mean, it would tolerate the boost with 16 head bolts.
I mean, it's
you
a
know?
dead stock bottom end on 26 pounds of boost. I feel like that might add,
I might have been again.
you know, and like enough injector flow would make you think it was making like 1,150 horsepower.
But
when
did
it
you
popped.
bend the rod under that horsepower or after the head gasket blew?
I don't know.
hard to say.
Yeah.
Well, was
What come-
that cylinder full of water?
No.
No,
No.
No.
but I drove it back, so I don't
So you mean nothing had water by the time you get back?
know.
No, it was fine. It just, I mean, when I say it was fine, I mean it pushed the freeze plug out of the head, so it emptied the head. That was fine. Don't break that coolant pump.
No, can you turn the steering wheel?
You need to go in the house and check the computer for what we pay for LS bearings on the motorcycle.
Then order a lot of them.
Well, order some maybe. I mean, if we had cam bearings and crank bearings, we could build that other motor instead of doing this. We got rods to replace the ones the bearings on. I don't know why that crank's not killed in that other motor. That's amazing.
But these things always, I think the factory legitimately set up the rods on the loose side. Because not the first set that I've seen with the bearings put the rods really
On those powder forge rods like this, you can't resize them.
You have to oversize
But they sell a
them.
thick bearing.
Yeah, you oversize them, put a thick bearing.
I mean, we could just resize these rods and get the thicker bearing.
But I think, honestly, I think the factory might have oversized.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if we should buy the thicker bearings and use his rods.
Yeah.
We fix that motor. It might be better, you know, because then we can actually, well, yeah, make a bearing tolerance.
I mean, or we can just order expensive rods.
I don't.
Well, if he wants
I
to
don't
do
think
that,
it hit the
yeah.
ground.
But I mean, if he doesn't have the budget, we could hone those.
He pumped off the transmission.
What's up, John?
He dropped it out.
Oh,
In the motor?
no. On the transmission.
You want a magnet?
I don't know. I can't see it unless it hit the ground, but I didn't hear it hit the ground. But
I can give you a magnet if you want one.
I mean, the good part is on this engine, you know, we can actually use all the head studs. And the other one, we were going to be using most of them.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing like good old head bolts. You reuse torque to yield head bolts. That's,
Ideal.
yeah. Here, Cody.
Don't hurt the bearings, son.
So this is how we get pistons out.
wait, there we go. Damn it, Bobby!
Do you have it?
It's
That is a dish piston.
yeah, and it's got a small benderator in it.
It's slightly lower compression than it used to be. You can tell
Well,
by
that's
the
got
fact
pretty good wave in it, doesn't it?
that it is. Problem? No. Nope.
Nope. That bearing's not beat right out of
I
that.
like how bent it is this way too. It looks like, you know, a guy wants to see his girlfriend, but he's not sure if he can yet, really.
It's got Peyronie's disease. You need to find that bolt that Cody dropped in the oil so we can...
I found a nut.
No, the bolt, the rod bolt.
Yeah, they're all gold.
Oh, you just need to stick
So we can get
an
a
accurate
proper
measurement
weight.
Oh,
of weights.
I mean, must be we have another one. We can
The bolts out of the other motor the same?
Oh, we can substitute on it.
Okay, the head gasket. We need to reuse that.
Don't we have another one?
We have copper spray.
I have copper spray too in the back of my truck.
Awesome.
Great.
No choice.
I mean, so I've been run for 30 seconds. This is the part of the journey
Yeah, let's
where we
see.
remove the rings and we put our. Oh yeah, these feel different. These are different material. You can tell by the way they are.
Well, probably because they haven't got hot
Oh, believe me, they have.
and got mushy.
I mean, did you see the bearings? They got was mushy in there.
There's a lot of mushy things. Second ring. Are you sure that's the one?
sure
it's
shit,
on
buddy.
there. Sure. Cool.
So this ring is gap for boost.
No,
Stock gap.
It just survived the previous boost, so we're going to call it good.
yes.
I
Yes,
feel like
sir.
that means it's definitely gap.
It's got the proper amount of mileage.
So
on
the
it.
new piston is ready to go in.
That right there is a ready-to-run unit, my friend.
Now let's just see here, just as a comparison, what the difference is. So we definitely have a pin difference. Is there actually a pin difference?
Yes, there is. The diameter of the pin is different.
Is it?
Yes, it's bigger in the new rod.
That one's bent.
Bigger in the new rod.
This one's
one's bent.
This
yeah.
one's bent. This one's not bent.
The gusset on the rod's actually a little different here. Look. See that? In there? That actually is a little heavier made.
Are we sure
This
they're
has
the
a
same
lot
way?
of wasted.
Are we sure they're the same way?
They definitely are.
Your total height will be the same.
They have a lot of wasted metal in this one though. That like they lightened this rod, but it still looks
The newer piston's a coated piston, or was.
Come on now.
And the new piston is a flat top, and the old piston is a dish. So we'll have one cylinder with more compression. That'll be good.
Just a scotch.
That'll work perfectly.
So now we're gonna slap the rings on this just for testing purposes.
And we'll
'Cause
go weigh it.
weight differences. I'm interested. to
This
say the
is,
least.
you know, a
Now,
little crude. I mean,
without picking up both rods, which one do you fellers think is gonna be lighter or heavier?
This is heavier for sure.
You believe?
It looks heavier.
I got a hunch they're going to be extremely similar. I think we'll be within 40 grams.
That is gonna be 150 grams heavier.
All right.
Mark my words.
All right.
No try on
That's
that.
very
but
accurate. Well, let's go see.
Go see.
No, Teabag's going to be pissed because I was closer. His 150 was way off. So this one is 43 grams lighter than the new one. It's not horrible. The compression height thing is probably going to cause more trouble than that. But anyway, we'll send it. Shouldn't question the old man.
What did you say?
I said 40.
40?
43.
I mean, lighter definitely.
Hey?
Lighter definitely.
Yeah.
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 I
Yeah.
guess I thought-
43 grams lighter. Not bad.
That's
Probably the dish and the piston, man.
Probably the difference.
No, that other rod is definitely made heavier.
yes. We'll just chuck that other piston in the lathe and cut a dish. And
Hey, you could.
that's
You could make that compression height exactly the same.
science.
Yeah, science.
Probably not. Probably not. Yeah.
What's the torque spec on those rods?
45 pounds on ARP bolt.
Are those ARP bolts?
No. I'm just telling you what it is on an ARP bolt.
So how are you going to establish
I'm
torque?
going to establish 40 pounds and I'm going to grab the torque wrench. And if it starts to feel elasticy before that, I'm going to take
You're going to use the
bolt
torque wrench?
Yeah. Come on. Fuck. Who do you think we are?
I think we've established that.
I think I've established this is not my idea.
Wow. Come on now. You're getting right into it.
I think if it fixes my friend's issue for the weekend, I think it's probably great. But to say that this is my idea and I'm down? No.
Well, sometimes a feller's got to do what a feller's got to do.
No, see, here's the difference. If this was in my 57, I'd be really offended. If this was in that Firebird that I had, I'd be laughing manically and just sending it.
Those other rods all do look straight.
They do look fine, yeah.
I don't know why just the one, but I'm thinking it must have ingested water.
What do the sloppy mechanics forums say about retorquing rod bolts?
To not to.
No, they don't say that.
I say you have to use original bolts.
Says you have to use original bolts? Or you can't use original bolts.
No, they say you have to use the original bolts. You can't like you put ARP bolts or something like that. Then they oval the rods.
Oh yeah. And you gotta put, if you're gonna do them, you gotta resize the rods.
So am I putting it to 45 pounds or am I keeping it at 40 pounds?
No, you put it on like stock.
What's stock?
I don't know. You said 40, didn't you?
I said 45 is when the ARP torques do, so I put it at 40.
Oh, sorry.
Do you feel like that's good?
I'm sorry.
Perfect.
Dr. Bender rod on too.
So these sloppy mechanic dudes have got nothing on us at this point. There's your Gen 4, there's your Gen 3. I mean, what could go wrong? It has a diaper.
It's there for a reason.
Well, let's hope not, but it probably is. Copper spray? Hell yeah. What is this intake designed to be run with some kind of throttle body or something?
I think they call it a carburetor.
Well, no, but it's got injector bungs in it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pretty sure that
Yeah, that intake comes both ways. I think
both ways, yeah.
it's a carb end.
Does it mean that's
They sell like those up and forward, or a 4-hole throttle body thing. Yeah.
that almost could just mount a 4-hole throttle body thing on it?
They call that square thing with a bolt pattern a carburetor that goes on there though.
Yeah, I reckon so, but they don't usually have injectors with a carburetor.
Really?
Just, you know,
I inject nitrous with
it
my
has
carburetor.
been my observation.
I mean, I usually inject nitrous with my carburetor, so I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, but you've never injected nitrous into a port. You always inject it under a plate.
Listen, don't pick on me for being poor, man.
Well,
Oh,
how's the weather up there?
Good.
Nice and warm?
Right
Yeah, the light's good up here.
Bet it is.
If Ty would work a little faster, you could be down on the ground.
I'm still trying to get the
Windage tray?
windage tray out. I need a rat shit to really. Oh, everything's so slippery now. I can't do anything.
What do you need?
I mean, I'd like a ratchet so I can just check the tightening on the old. That's torque. You can tell by the way it is.
Here.
I need that. I need that. I need that. Check all this, and we can get that 710 fan going on. Getting her dialed in. Tick.
We're going to be handing Cody up other parts at the rate you're going.
Tick. Oh, yeah. Oh, tick. Yeah, that one's good. You can tell by the way it is.
What do you torque those Chinese head studs at?
70. 30, 50, 70.
Fair.
You got a lot of faith trusting your head gaskets and Speedmaster studs. That's all I'm saying.
I could have reused the Torpedo head bolt.
Yeah, those are awesome. What would they hold up to? 4 pounds of boost? If you're lucky? I'm not sure they even would hold up to no boost.
Well, the first time it was what, like 24 pounds it held on the small turbo?
Used?
Well, they were
Stock
the original
bolts?
ones, the original head gaskets.
No, the bolts.
Well, it's the original one. It was the original one.
I don't think they were used. I think it was the first time.
Yeah, first time. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, before I do anything, I want to say sorry to the demographic that would wear something like this. That's all I'm gonna say. Not anything more, not anything less.
Well,
I'm sorry that I'm
Did you
gonna
wear
use-
that?
Yeah, that's some of Ty's clothes.
Yeah, I wear.
That's his going to town clothes.
Yeah.
So how confident are you it's not going to knock?
On a scale of 1 to 10, about a negative 12.
Okay.
What did you give it as a rating, Roddy?
A negative 12.
Negative 12?
Yeah.
Well, I need more confidence than that.
I don't know. Are you going to fire the bishop?
I'm gonna give this a 7 on 10
A 7 on 10.
for probable success.
So you're 70% sure it's going to work.
I'm definitely 70% sure this is a success. Yep, gonna work.
But we didn't see anything else. So
Well, man,
not that we checked it out that close, but
didn't really prime on it.
Figure the air out of it.
well, the fuel system is noisy, isn't it?
I think it's fine.
What'd you forget to plug in?
Something ain't right.
Troubleshooting.
Dumbass me.
Did you not plug in the?
No, I plugged the fucking fuel pressure into the TPS and the TPS into the fuel pressure.
Jeez, they don't. They'll. Huh.
Yeah.
Apparently they're the same.
I'm
plug.
surprised.
No, that's yeah. Those fucking sensor plugs. Now it's not got enough juice.
Probably not.
The charger's right here. All right. I don't hear any major knocks. If you put the diaper on, watch open that door so we don't all die. Close that door so we don't all get drunk. I'm not sure burning alcohol is really all that good for you. Might still have carbon monoxide. It's 15% gas. Only 15% of you die.
85% of us will die happy, the other 15 not so much.
Anybody put,
Got that ring right?
anybody put water back in it?
It's only 123 degrees.
Yeah, well, hasn't run that long.
Take a long ass time to heat one up on alcohol like that.
Yeah. Alright.
I think the new
going
goal is to get that on that, and then you know.
Are you gonna load it tonight, or are you just gonna leave it here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna load it up real quick.
The winner.
Nice!
So
Yeah.
see,
It worked.
after all your, negativity.
I didn't say it wasn't gonna work. I said it was sketchy.
Well, we'll know how sketchy it is when it goes down the track.
I
Did
mean,
you put your diaper on?
I'm going to, but I don't.
You want to do that?
No, I'll do it on the trailer.
Okay.
To be honest with you, that cylinder is now better than all the other ones. Like, I mean,
Well, it's a Gen 3 and .125.
Three.
yeah, but they call them a Gen 3.5 because they still have the Gen 3 crank when they go to the Gen 4 rods and pistons.
Yeah.
So it's like Gen 3 and a 16th.
Okay.
It's Gen 3.0625.
What's the difference between this crank and the other crank?
Reluctor wheel. I think literally it's a reluctor wheel.
So, I mean, it's no stronger then.
No, I don't think there's any difference.
All right. Well,
Cool deal.
let's go to the track and hope it don't scatter itself.
Well, Cody takes the 26 pounds away from it. Mr. 1,000 plus horsepower on a stock Gen 3 bottom end. Easy!
We'll start out low.
Calm it down.
We'll calm it down.
Let's just start out at only 1,000, not 1,150. And it'll be probably fine. I bet it was scooting and moving.
Who's scooting?
Do those streetcars still have those?
Oh, it's still a street car. Well, that's not bad. That's a full rebuild in 3 hours. And she's driving herself on the trailer.